Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy OFB Yung, and I just tuned in with Jackiie LA on Streetz Talk. Turn up.
So I trap, I make things happen. I'm the streets captain. Cause the streets talking, I speak the real. Ain't no capping. I hustle, I trap, I make things happen. Really from the best side. I'm really from the west side. You know we don't play right.
You need half up front and the rest on the back end. Everything negotiable, go on and tap in. This game is all about relationships, any form of abuse.
Yo, what's good? It's your girl Jackiie LA, and I am back with another one. What's up? I got my boy OFB Yung in the motherfucking building. What's good, baby?
What's happening?
This we like a long time due for this.
For sure.
Like a long time. First of all, we've been knowing each other for a very long time. And I think it's funny because I've been trying to do this, not trying, but I've been in the process of doing this for a long time. Remember I was trying to shoot myself.
Yeah.
We made up sets. He done came to the house.
Yeah, hey, look, I'm proud of you though. Look
Really?
how far you came for sure.
Thank you. No, but it was funny because I remember you came to the house when I was standing in Carson, and he pulled up, and I had the camera. We like put the camera on the box. It was just all kind of shit. I lost the footage, and it was just like we always been meaning to do this, but I feel like timing is perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
I
just was saying that.
It's
man.
perfect.
Time.
Like
Yeah,
you
for
in a
sure.
position in your life right now where it's like we got so much to talk about.
For sure.
We got so much to talk about. We ain't gonna let the streets talk. We gonna do the talking for the streets.
For
You
sure.
feel me?
Yeah.
But thanks for coming and tapping in with me.
No, for sure. Thanks for having me.
So let's get into it. A lot of people may not know you, or they do know you, but you're reintroducing yourself into the game. If we can start, we're gonna go back before the music. What was life like for you before the music?
Before the music, I was still lit. Like I was turned up. Like I ain't changed. You feel me? But I was just doing regular shit. Like when I got out of high school, I started working at Vaughn's. I was working at a grocery store. Then I told myself like, man, you know, I don't really want to be no like one of them like dudes like that ain't got no career. Like it was like these old ass dudes working at Vaughn's, and I'm like, damn, how long y'all been working here? Like this y'all career?
Right.
You feel me? So I ended up going to school for EMT because my mom a nurse. So I'm like, look, I'm gonna go to school for EMT. But at the same time, I was in the studio every day doing my homework and still recording records, and I ended up getting signed. So I stopped all that. You know,
He was like, it's out the window. I'm out of here.
I ended up getting signed, and I'm like, yeah, it's up now.
So the process, like, just to have that mentality, like, at what, like, I mean, you did say that, like, seeing them older people, that was like, nah, this ain't the route I'm trying to go. But even the process of getting signed, like, how did that feel just to know, like, damn, this shit different?
It was unreal. Like, I really didn't, I didn't really know how to, I didn't really take it like that. Like, it still was like, I'm not signed because we still stayed in the hood.
Right.
Like, we didn't get signed and leave. Like, we still stayed in Inglewood. We was still kicking it with the same people. Like, so to us, nothing really changed. You know what I'm saying? We got some money, but, you know, we shared a lot. So it was like, I don't know. It didn't really feel like nothing. We just like, nigga, like, turn up. Like, we just turn up.
Right. And you were signed with Cali Swag District.
Yeah, no, I was signed. We were signed to Capitol, Capitol Records, and you know, the group was Cali Swag District.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You guys got signed as Cali Swag District,
sure.
And then you were signed with Capitol.
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you would have known everything you know now, like would have made different decisions back then?
For sure, I would have made a couple of different money decisions for sure, but I feel like if I didn't do what I did then, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like a learning experience, you know? So, I mean, sometimes I'd be like, damn, I should have did this or I should have did that. But then I'd be like, yo, I know exactly what to do now. I had to get that out of my system, you know? For sure.
I mean, y'all had the whole city turned up. We used to party with them too.
Hell
Studio
yeah.
lit, like
Oh, God.
song lit. Y'all
God.
actually put on for LA at that time where it was really nobody making no noise. And
Talk to 'em.
I just feel like for y'all out there that know, like, stop sleeping on Young.
Man, look.
I was about to call you by your government. Sorry, my bad. Because I know
See,
him.
that's how
So
she knows
I'm
she
like,
know
wait,
you.
hold on. I was going to call him his government, but listen.
It's all good.
They got to stop sleeping on you. How do you feel about the attention that, like, okay, I pay attention to everything.
Yeah.
And it's like, you been doing this. I feel like the game is so, like, kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's funny in a lot of ways because it's like back then everybody on, you know what I'm saying? And now it's like I feel like you probably see it people act a little Hollywood or they may act a little different. How are you still getting by that? Like,
you know, it is what it is, because I know, like, I know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know what we did, and I know when we was on top how we looked out for a lot of people.
Everybody.
We looked out for people that didn't have no name, you know what I'm saying? We did records with people. We wasn't acting funny with people. But that's just us, you know? That's just how we are. So I can't knock nobody else for how they are, you know what I'm saying? I just do me, and at the end of the day, you know, I get blessed.
and he's still smiling. Like, you still smiling.
For sure. That ain't gonna stop, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot to smile about right now.
Right. Do you think it was like kind of hard, like, because that momentum that you guys had, do you feel like for a while, like you were chasing that same momentum and then you just realized like, okay, no, you can't go the same approach. You have to do a different approach.
Yeah, for a long time, we had people telling us, like, you know what I'm saying, they gotta teach me how to Dougie, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
But that song was so big, it's like no matter what we did, you know, it was still gonna be that song, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we already got it set in our head, like, bro, ain't no topping that, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta make good music.
Right. You know, that reminds me, I interviewed Coolio.
Yeah.
And he was saying how when he did Gangsta Paradise, like, it was just that. Like, even though he produced more dope songs, everyone just stuck him to that.
It's like a gift and a curse, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? I mean, I'm here forever, so, you know, the gift is, you know, I could still move. Like, I'm going to Dubai in 2 weeks off the same song. I still tour off the same song, so, you know, it's a gift.
This dude go to Dubai more than anybody that probably live in Dubai. I be watching him like, nigga, take me to Dubai. Like, I have never been. I want to go so bad.
Yeah, it's coming.
Like, it's coming.
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure. It's coming.
It's
Yeah.
coming. I'll be in Dubai very soon. How is that experience to see all these people still giving y'all hella love? Like,
Now when I go to other places like that, because I didn't tour like all across the world. So when I see all these people giving me love, now that's unreal, because I be like, damn, this shit got this far. Like,
Right.
it made it this far. And when I see like the kids people that don't even speak English, like saying the words and doing the dance, I be like, how do y'all even know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they love me. Like, the love is crazy. Like, you can really feel the love when you leave. You know,
that's deep. I feel the love when I'm in New York. I used to always say
Yeah.
that. Like, the love that they give me in New York is so
I think
crazy.
you always gonna get love. You gonna get more love than, you know, your
own
hometown.
hometown.
Yeah, for sure. It's always like that. You gotta leave in order for them to love you.
Right.
Yeah.
I can really speak on that because, like, anywhere I go, that song gets played.
Yeah.
Teach me how to Dougie. I don't care where I'm at. And then sometimes I'll be want to capture it and like tag you. I'm like, he probably tired of everybody tagging him. But it just never gets old.
Nah, and TikTok brung it all the way back. Like,
Yeah.
for
Like,
sure.
maybe y'all should do a remake, or I don't know.
Man, that's
but
in the-
that.
I don't know. That might be in the process. You
Come
never
on,
know.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But even that, like, you've been through a lot. You guys reached a peak that a lot of people probably never got to experience. Like, you guys were universal. That was a universal record.
Yeah.
It's still a universal record. Like, do you feel like it's something you have to live up to now that you're a solo artist? Like, how are you going about it?
Nah, cause it's the consistency with me. Like, you know, I know people know that song. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
So when they see me, they know what it is. But then I like introduce new music. Like, when I'm doing these shows, when I'm doing these tours, of course I'm gonna perform that song. But I introduce these people to new music that they
Right.
actually like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then make them tune into me, and then I end up with my own fan base. Like, I got my own little. You know what I'm saying? I done been working so long. Now I got people that's actually messing with Young, OFB Yung. You know, outside the Cali Swag District. So.
Right.
So, I mean, right now, it's working for me, you know what I'm saying? But Teach Me How to Dougie is forever. Like, you feel
Right.
me? I'm going to do that forever for the homies, rest in peace. Like, it's going to live on. That name is going to live on through me for sure.
I love that. I love that. How was that, losing these members and you guys built something that is so impactful worldwide? Like, how did that really affect you then and now?
It humbled me a little more. Like, you know, I know that anything could get taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't care where you at in life. Like, you could be at the top and then everything could get stripped from you. You know what I'm saying? So it humbled me. It turned me into a better man. It turned me into like my performance wise. I didn't really realize how much I needed the homies until I started performing it. Like, I'm like, oh, yo, it's a whole lot of work up here when you're doing it by yourself.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Because it's one person entertaining all these people. You feel me? So I'm like, it just helped me, you know what I'm saying, like with my performance, helped me be a better performer, helped me with my lyrics. Like at first I used to do this for fun, now I got a reason to really do it, you feel me?
Right, right. When you're performing it, are you doing everybody's verse?
Not all the time, not necessarily. Sometimes the DJ would just play the song and hand me the mic. So, you know, I ad-lib smooth verse, but everybody know the verse, so they actually performing it for me.
Right.
And then when my verse come up, of course, I'm performing the whole thing, and then JR verse, you know what I'm saying, we just turn up for him, you know what I'm saying? So he can feel it. You feel me? That's about it, but most of the time I come out just to the hook in my verse, and then I perform some new songs, and then at the end, I just turn up with everybody, and they play the whole song.
That's dope.
Yeah.
As an artist, how does it feel to have the crowd actually know your lyrics word from word?
I had a Jay-Z moment, right? look, I had a Jay-Z moment. Like I was on stage, and then like the song went off, and everybody was still saying the words, and I just stood there and looked around, like, you know, I'm like, oh shit, like yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's unreal. It's like, damn, man, like. I'm controlling everybody right now. Like one man, that's a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? So to have that power, it's like you be like, oh shit. Like, damn, y'all really fucking with me, huh?
Right.
Yeah, it's so real sometimes.
So that's how you know you just like, you can't stop. Like no matter what, to even get that type of energy, that's a tremendous amount of energy to have so many people in the audience really rocking with you and fucking with your music. Like, I don't even know if I haven't experienced something like that, honestly. I haven't. I want to hear everybody, Jackiie LA, Jackiie, I don't know.
For sure. I mean, that it's happening now, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the consistency, the growth. Like, you see everybody messing with you. You got all the artists on your platform. Like, I mean, it's happening now, for sure.
Right. That's a different love, though, from people in the audience screaming your name and saying your lyrics. I might have to drop a song. But anyways, what was the most traumatic thing that you experienced? You did talk about losing JR and Mbo. Mm-hmm. So was that something that was traumatic to you, or do you feel like down the line you faced more traumatic situations?
Nah, ain't nothing gonna be more traumatic than that. Like, you feel me? I sat there and like I seen both of my brothers like pass away in my face. Like I still see that. Like I could close my eyes and still see, like, you know, still see that. So you know, that was the worst experience ever. You know what I'm saying? Till this day, it's still the worst experience ever. But you know, I get through it by turning up, handling business, because Mbo was turned. So
he was definitely turned.
So he'd look down and laugh at me if I was sad every day. JR, he was smoking weed and chilling, so he'd be bagging on me right now. So I just turned up for the homies and keep their name alive, for sure.
That's dope. How are you finding this solo artist? Like, how is the life of a solo artist doing for you?
I've always been different, you know what I'm saying? Outside the group, I feel like I started rapping the way they was doing music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I was a rapper before the homies. Like, I was rapping.
Yeah, I seen some of your battles.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like a battle rapper and stuff like that. I used to rap about different stuff, and then, you know, the party music and the turn up and the jerking and all that came about, and that's what was in. So, you know what I'm saying? I just got up in there. I got up in there and it worked for me, you know what I'm saying? But now being a solo artist, I got more creativity. It's one man, it's me, like, you know what I'm saying? So I talk about a lot of experiences. I'm singing, I'm doing all types of stuff. I'm doing, you know, I got an album on the way.
On the way, but let's talk about Trip, the record you just dropped like I think a week ago or 3 weeks ago.
Like a week, something like that.
Somewhere around that. You're showing a whole different side of you. I'm feeling like being a solo artist, you're really able to express yourself fully. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because you're representing you now. It's not like a collective, a group. When did you start feeling like I can sing? Like, you start harmonizing. When did somebody, you must have been in love or something.
Nah, look. That's funny. Look, so I've been doing that, but I used to do it playing around in the studio. Like the homies, Big Y, everybody, they knew I was doing that. I did some records, and they used to always be on me like, I don't know why you just won't sing or won't do that. And I'd be like, heck no, nigga, I ain't soft, nigga.
That's how I felt.
Like, I ain't soft. Like, man, everybody gonna think I'm an R&B singer. I want to rap. Like, and then, you feel me? I started doing it more and more, and it became something I like, because I actually listen to R&B music a lot. Like, I listen to a lot of 90s R&B, like a whole bunch of stuff, and I be chilling, vibing, and I'm like, yo, I think I could do this. So I just started going to the studio and recording records, like, and I think I just got good. Well, I feel like I got good at doing that shit.
Right. So if you can pick your 3 top influences that influence you as far as, like, being comfortable with you doing the singing.
Right now, Tory Lanez.
Okay.
I wouldn't call Lil Durk a singer, but he got them vibes.
He be harmonizing.
Yeah, okay. But For sure, Tory Lanez, like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Because he do both, and his music, I just could relate to a lot of it when he doing it, because he do a lot for the females too, and I like doing songs. I like doing everything for girls, honestly. So
We know you a ladies man. I know for sure. Are you cool? Like, are you writing? Or are you going in the studio and you just going off of the top of your head? Like, what's your process?
I do both. Sometimes, like, I'll be in the car listening to beats, and that's when I start writing, maybe. But when I'm in the studio, I go off a straight vibe. So if you playing the beat, however I feel at that exact moment,
Right.
I go in the booth and I just start, like coming up with melodies on a mic, and then I listen to it, and then for some reason I can hear the words that I'm gonna say through the melodies that I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like so I'll be like, oh yeah, that's perfect, and then I just go in there and do it. So sometimes it be all off the top.
How do you feel acapella?
You funny.
How's acapella for you?
Nope.
No,
nah.
He said no. But what is acapella? I mean, you don't need a beat. Like you said, it's a vibe. What's the vibe in a room?
Can
you harmonize the vibe of the room?
Nah.
I be trying to get them. They don't be fucking with me. Huh? I've been trying. No, that's funny.
That's crazy. One day I got you for sure. You be the first one.
No, you can do it.
Nah, you be the first one though.
Come on, let's trip. No, let's not go there. Let's talk fame. A lot of people haven't experienced the level of fame that you have experienced. What does fame do to you?
All right. So, what you mean? Like, what it do to me?
What did fame do to you? A lot of people haven't experienced it. They don't even know what fame is like. People be thinking of Instagram famous. You actually experienced being famous. What was the pros and cons of being famous for you?
I mean, with me, okay, one of the cons was no matter what happened, if we was around. So I'll tell you a story. All right.
Okay.
Look. So we got a show with Joe Moses, Ben J from the New Boys. It's we got a show. It's popping, whatever.
Right.
After the show, we in Smooth loud ass car, right? Like he had that loud ass Mustang.
Right.
So we trying to drive out the parking lot, and some dudes get into it in front of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Some other dude pull out a gun. Smooth like, oh shit, like right in front of the car, and we like, damn, like the homie back blocking us in. We can't go forward. We telling the homie to like back up. So we finally get around them. By the time we get around them, gunshots went off. Pop, pop, pop. Smooth drive off. Woo. We wake up. We go to home. We wake up. My phone blowing up. Twitter going crazy. Everything just going crazy. And we like, what the fuck going on? TMZ, like everything going crazy. Like, so we looking at the phone, and it says, Cali Swag District's entourage get into a shootout in front of the club.
Oh shit!
And we like, that ain't had nothing to do with us.
Right.
So anything that we was around, our name was so big. We didn't. If anybody that was with us or was in front of us got into it with somebody, they'd say we did it. You know what I'm saying? Just because the name was so big. You know what I mean? And I mean the pros was we got a lot of free stuff. A lot of stuff was free, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got so much stuff. We start giving stuff away to our homies, like brand new stuff, like from all these clothing lines and like Adidas, Jordans, Nike, like everything was just free. So, I mean, you know the cons, like you see it, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, other than that, it was cool. Nothing changed too much for me because we still stayed in the hood. Like, we never left, so we ain't really changed on nobody. We didn't switch up on nobody. You see, I still know you. We used to be here. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, ain't nothing really changed. I ain't never.
But I'm good with all my relationships with people I really fuck with. Like,
sure.
I don't fuck with too many people, but the people I fuck with, like, I still tap in here and there,
sure.
you know? But did you ever have, like, anxiety?
All right, look, I get nervous, right? Look, and I don't know why. Like right before a show, like right before I get on stage, like my heart be like, and I be like, oh snap, it's a whole lot of people out there. Like we did 106 in Park, right? Mm-hmm. And right before we got on stage, I kept on thinking like, yo, everybody at home watching this right now, my lyrics just disappeared.
What?
And all I hear is Cali Swag District, and I'm like, oh, ain't no turning back. Like, I gotta go out there. I get on stage, and I still don't know my lyrics. The homies is rapping, turning up, and I'm like, yo, what the So you could see it in my face. I was watching it, too. I was like, look, I look stupid. look, you can see it in my face. Like, I was looking up in the air, thinking about my words, like, why they performing? I'm like, yo, what the hell is my word? As soon as my part was about to come in, they just came back to me, and I started rapping. I was like, thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
You feel me? I'm like, this national TV, I was gonna look like a goofy. But, I mean, that's it. That's the only time like I get anxiety or I get scared because I'm like, damn,
Right.
a whole lot of people out there. But then I turn up, like I'm gonna put on the show. I'm gonna give you a good show every time. For sure.
How, like, do you feel like at what point do you feel like you guys were off the radar? Because for a minute you guys were like on the radar. Do you think it's when losing the members, or it was just like as a group collectively not being able to come back to that capacity of that song?
I think it was after losing the homies. Well, really, after losing the homies, it put us on the radar like more, but in a negative way. Like, you feel
Right.
me? Like, we was getting so many, like, it was weird. Like, people just weird. So, like, it put us on the radar, and then that's when we started dying down because we honestly just stopped doing shit. Like, we
Right.
just, like, Smooth didn't want to, like, we like, man, we really was on some, like, fuck everybody. Like, we want to fight you. Like,
He
we
said,
don't
"Wanna fight?"
We don't like, we was on that, like, we don't care, like, whatever. And then we started dying down, and then, well, that was really after Bone, and then we lost JR on while we was working on, you know, building
Yeah.
again, and then it really messed us up. Me and Smooth, like, bro, what the hell was going on? Like, you know, we felt, and then Smooth had a kid, and you feel me, he ain't really want to rap like that no more. He would be on and off, but, you know, that really ain't his passion like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But with me, even if I tried to stop doing music, for some reason I end up doing music. Like, I could say I don't want to do music, and I'll wake up in the studio somewhere doing some
Right.
music. So that's just in me. Like, that's what I'm going to forever do regardless. So
That's good. That transition into my next question about the consistency. Because you stay so consistent no matter what. I was literally just talking to Jack Thriller yesterday on the phone, and I was just saying, like, how do you push, like, through anything? Like, you know, he was just telling me, he was like, I got one eye, Jackiie. It's no excuse. Get your shit together. You feel me?
Oh,
so
God.
just even with seeing you, like, through everything, you still pushing. Like, what capacity of focus does it take for one to just keep pushing?
you got to want it. You just got to want it bad enough. I know for a fact if you want to breathe or if you want to eat, you're going to figure out how to get some food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you need $1 and you really need it that bad, you're going to figure out how to get $1. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So the fact that I want it so bad, I'm going to figure it out. Like, so no matter what happens to me, I'm going to get through it because I know that I want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. You just gotta want it that bad. I know people that know how to sing real good and know how to rap real good, and they be crying to me, telling me like how I'm, and it be making me mad, and I be like, bruh, like what are you talking about? Like they all these excuses they be coming up with. I be
Right.
tripping. I be like, bro, you figure it out, man. You want to do it? Come on, I know you can figure it out.
And that I always hear
Yeah.
that, figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, it's only a few people I can call, not even a few anymore, but like Jack is someone I'll call when I like need to hear that, you know? How did you learn how to cope with this industry? Like, it's be fallouts, the relationships, you know, the gossip, the drama.
Cause
like,
I don't really deal with the industry. Like, I don't really deal with the actual industry. Like, I stay around some genuine people, some solid
Right.
people, some grounded people that's not in the industry, that's not in the hood, that I could just, you know, be cool around. Like, I don't really deal with the people in the industry. And that's probably what I messed up at too, because I had a lot of homies well, some that I consider some homies in the industry.
Right.
Like, you know, I could see Chris Brown and this is love. I could
Right.
see Tyga and this love, but I don't really kick it with these people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
because I don't know. I'd rather kick it with my people. You feel
Right,
me?
right, right,
That's just
right.
how I am. You know, so I don't know. That's how I cope with the
I
industry.
feel like
don't
it's like
know.
a balance.
Yeah, kind of.
You find your balance because
Yeah.
then you might have these industry friends that you go out to parties with, and then you got your own circle. But I feel like it's better to be around that genuine love.
Yeah.
No matter what. Cause
I mean, and you shout out to them niggas that I named too, Chris Brown and Tyga.
Ah,
Nothing against y'all.
yeah.
Y'all the homies though, you know. But you know, I don't really, you know, I like people I grew up with. Like it feels like real genuine because the industry you don't know is genuine. When you hot, everybody messing with you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? When you not, then everybody disappear or. You know what I'm saying?
not
Like
fucking with
I'm
you.
like, bro, be the same person all the way around, hot or not. Like if you rocking with me, you rocking with me. If you not,
You'll be
bro,
leaving people on scene.
Do I?
No, I'm just saying people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's out because I screenshot all those
Yeah, for
left me
sure.
on scene
Like, man.
messages.
You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though, cause they gonna see you again. And
They
it's-
always, you know, everything
it's
goes
always
back
a
full
different
circle.
position, for sure.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's always a different position.
Yeah.
And when they come, they want to circle that block, you know. But I
Yeah.
ain't funny. I ain't gonna be funny. Let's talk about some valuable lessons that you have learned that you are now applying to your career now with all the projects you are doing now.
Now I'm just taking my time. You know, it ain't no rush. I used to think it was a rush. Like, man, I gotta do this. Like, I gotta
Right.
do this. I gotta drop this. But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. I'm plotting, planning. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything smarter. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when I drop, it's gonna make sense instead of me just let me drop this today or next week. Like, when I drop, everything gonna make sense.
Okay. Explain OFB.
Alpha Bands.
Okay.
That's what it stands for. It's like you don't necessarily gotta have money, like gotta have bands. You just gotta get up and go do something to get it. You gotta go outside.
Right.
Like, you gotta get out here and do it. Like, I look at everybody like, okay, they out for it for real. Like, you got people saying like they getting this and they doing that, but they in the house chilling, watching
Right.
TV, or like they comfortable. You can't be comfortable. So it's like, nigga, you out for bands if you out here working. Like, what, you getting up every morning to go get it? Yeah, you out for it.
I like it. You got the brand too. I see the shirt.
Oh yeah. I got the Alpha Band shirts. Hit me if y'all need one. You know. what
Yeah,
I'm
no, I think that's
saying?
actually
I got
really
one
fire.
for you too.
Let's go. I be liking gifts. I like gifts. Okay, let's talk about Trip.
Yeah.
This record Trip, and then I want to talk about like the new projects that you're dropping. You've been working though.
Yeah. For
Like
sure.
if you see his catalog, you have a lot of songs you did some features with, and you've been just dropping singles.
Yeah.
Was that your goal? It's like, okay, I'm just gonna keep dropping these singles, and then I'm gonna drop a project.
Yeah, cause what I'm doing is I'm just, you know, the songs that I was dropping kind of was like test, like, you know what I'm saying,
Okay,
just
bait.
testing. Yeah, I was just dropping them just to see like who messing with me or what type of vibe they was people messing with when I
Right.
drop, what they mess with more, and then it kind of tell me, okay, this what they want, so I'm gonna give them this. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, I just been dropping singles just to stay relevant. Like, I'm still here. Here, you can have this right now. I'm still here, but I got a lot of songs that nobody heard that I ain't dropped. That's in the cut. That's crazy, like crazy.
You got any like big features that we can think of? I be trying to get the juice.
I got a song with True Car.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to drop a song with True Car. I got something coming with Sada Baby soon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, I'm just waiting on that email and it's up. You
If
feel
it's
me?
up, then it's
You feel me?
stuck. I seen you and True Car was shooting, so you guys also did a video.
Oh yeah, the video, everything about to drop. Everything coming before this month is up.
Okay, so this month we can expect
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Oh, that's dope. So what is
yeah.
your plan like for you, OFB Yung, for the future? Like, what is your future plans, your ultimate goals, like, that you are trying to reach?
I just want to build my name out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, on another level outside of Cali Swag District. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, okay, that's Young from Cali Swag District, but
Right.
that's OFB Young now. Like not Teach Me How to Dougie, but this song right here. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah. So when I do that, yeah, I'm pretty much good. I just want to show people that like it's possible for it second time around. Like, and you know, I did that.
Right.
You feel
Right.
me?
That's the drive right there. Just knowing that you reached a certain level and that you can surpass that.
For sure.
I feel like now it's just surpassing that. Like
Yeah.
you're going to.
Yeah,
but you
for
haven't
sure.
stopped. You know what I mean?
That's for sure.
How's the feedback when you go to Dubai and then like you are performing these other songs? Like how are they? Like how are you receiving like the crowds?
It's love. I feel like Michael Jackson when I go. It's love, you know what I'm saying? They show me the utmost respect. I don't know. It's just love all around. Like, it's different. It's a different type of love because they don't see you. They don't see me all the time out there. So when I do pop up, it's like, oh, snap. Like, you know what I'm saying? They, like, that's really, like, that's really him. I'm signing autographs and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, it's love.
That's dope. Are you currently signed or you're independent?
Independent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or any distribution deals are you working with or coming on the table? I'm trying to get all the juice.
Yeah.
Let me know.
I mean, hey, look. I say by this time next year, I'm being at another level for sure.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay, so we are on Streetz Talk. I like to play this game, but I mean, are you cool with like spitting? Like, I mean, dropping a little something, maybe if it's on one of your records. But okay, so we play this game. We're on Streetz Talk. So I named 3 streets, and I named 3 people, and you have to put it together, like the name and the street together in a rap.
Oh, fuck it, we could try it.
All right, so we played this game with a few other people, and it was so funny because they were one of them was from LA, and they just couldn't figure it out. So I'm gonna give you the first name: Meg The Stallion and Figueroa. Now you got to come up with a bar.
Okay.
Meg The Stallion and Figueroa. Let's go.
Okay. I'm in the streets and they know I'm wildin'. I just hit Fig for a bitch with knees like Megan Thee Stallion.
Hey, okay. You did a lot better than they did. They could not figure it out. I'm like, okay. So we gonna do Crenshaw and Kylie Jenner.
Ooh, Crenshaw and Kylie Jenner. All right, look, I seen a bad female on Crenshaw, so you know I'm in her. Put her in the whip. Homie said she look like Kylie Jenner.
Okay, we fucking with Young. Okay, the last one. What I'm gonna do Manchester and Black China. Manchester Boulevard and Black China.
Manchester Boulevard and Black China.
She be in the hood.
Damn. Damn.
He ain't doing that as bad.
The homie thought she was weak, so you know the man left her. But I went and scooped her up on the corner of Manchester. That's where you'll find her. Bad little bitch look like Black China.
That was cool. Y'all give it up for my boy OFB Young.
Yeah, you already know.
We on Streetz Talk. Young, if it's anything you want to let the people know, let them know right now what we got coming, what we working on, and what they can expect.
So just follow me on Instagram at the name is Young spelled Y-U-N-G. Go cop the brand. You could DM me on Instagram.
Okay.
You know, I'm sending them in. I'm pulling up whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? It's alpha bands, everything. You know what I'm saying? Out for it for real. And yeah, album coming soon. It's called Forever Young. There we go. Forever Young.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's dope as
Yeah, you
hell.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's
Forever Young.
Forever. I almost forgot too, but yeah, Forever Young for sure.
And that's dropping in a couple of weeks. We can expect.
Nah, you gonna expect a single off that joint though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned. It's your girl Jackiie LA. We on Streetz Talk. My boy OFB Young. Y'all stay tuned. We coming. And never sleep on the people that been had the keys to the streets.
Trying to tell you they sleep. Nah, go to sleep. I don't even care.
Go to sleep. We might wake you up, but we gonna be back with another one. We out. Let's go.